Hello Nexicans, this is Lunch Tray here to give you a video tutorial of how to use the Pyrosphere sequencer. So when you go to the page, you're first going to see this. You can use the up, down, left, right arrows to control the view. The left and right arrow obviously make it spin left and right. The up and down arrow make it do counterclockwise and clockwise. So that's a little counterintuitive, but you'll figure it out. Once you get the hang of how to swing this thing around and move it, you're good to go. Another useful button is the period button. The period button lets you toggle the transparency of the dome. So if I hit period, you can see all the bars behind, and that's useful for watching the flame go around as you program it. Now this is simple point and click interface, so if you want to light up a particular flame, you just point on it and click it. And it'll light up with that nice little flame graphic, and you know that you got it. So the way this works is it's frame based, and in the top left hand corner at the very top you'll see it says frame 0. That's what it starts out at as the initial frame. So for your first step you got frame 0. I just made a little pentagon out of flames there, and I want to move on to the second step. So I'm going to use my left and right bracket buttons to go forward or backward in frames. Right bracket is forward, so I'm going to skip ahead, and if you'll notice it went up to frame 1 up here. Now the 5 or 6 flames that I typed in on the first frame are still there, so to move on I have to deselect the ones that I don't want in this frame. And I'm going to rotate it around, and I'm basically going to just move those over so that my little star just rotated a bit. And then I want to go to frame 2. So I'm going to click my right bracket again, and again delete what you don't want before you move on. Rotate your sphere and keep drawing. Now, that got a little sloppy. Moving on, you can move back if you want to see what you did. So, to show what I just plotted in 3 simple frames, boom, boom, boom. And then you have a whole sequence of flamethrowers going off. And you can type these in up to 95 frames or so. So you can make a pretty extensive pattern. You can light up as many as you want per frame. When you get a full sequence that you're happy with, you want to save it. So you're going to go over here into this little box that says file name, and you want to erase the name and type in whatever you want to save it as. So I'll call this 5-star progression. And then hit the save button. Only hit it once. If you keep hitting it, it'll keep saving it. So now you got that saved. Another useful feature about this is that you can open up other people's files that they've already worked on, and you can use those as starting points and add to them. So to do that, you would go again to this file name box, clear everything out, and then let's say I want to start with an upper ring. I'm going to type in upper ring and hit the load button. Now this is going to bring me to this. This is something that was already made, and I can use this as a starting point, and this is just one frame. So you would click right frame, and then you're at a blank frame 2, and you can start plotting whatever you want to add to this sequence. And that's pretty much it, guys. Have fun making stuff. The more the merrier.